Hey superfans, and welcome to Decrypting Krypton. No holographic scans needed here. You've uncovered the only official Krypton after show. I'm your host Matt Hiscox, longtime superfan, super nerd, and super excited to be your guide on this otherworldly journey.
And I'm your guest host Brandon Winfrey, and this is the show where we shine the bright light of obscure geek knowledge onto the dark corners that fill the streets of Kandor.
At least when it comes to knowing all of the behind-the-scenes trivia, exclusive content, original comic arts, and inner workings for this week's episode. Krypton is full of disguises. Take Brain Boy here as an example. He sent out a Sentry, wrapped in a probe, shot into the Outlands in order to do his dirty work. Seg brings that triple wrap package to his fortress in order for Val's hologram to get to know it inside and out.
Okay, that's like opening an email attachment when you don't know the sender. That's not a good idea, that's all I'm saying.
Well, Kandor doesn't so much have a firewall as it does an actual wall that they execute people from. That usually works.
Spoiler. Okay, I don't know you'd watch this if you haven't seen it. Our artist this week, Moratat, has been putting brush to brain as he sketches out the lethal lobes of the big bad Brainiac, so let's check in with him. I'm tired of you.
Fair.
I really like Brainiac. I like him better than Lex Luthor. For me, Brainiac's a much more interesting villain.
I also got a chance to speak to showrunner Cameron Welsh about Brainiac.
Brainiac really is, I think, the perfect fit for us. Anybody who sort of knows about the Superman mythology and his story and the story of Krypton will probably also know that in canon, Brainiac comes to Krypton and he takes the city of Kandor. We're a cosmic show, you know. We're in space, and I think Krypton is an opportunity to sort of expand out the space and the cosmic sort of corner of the DC universe.
Meanwhile, the Gilded are being pressured by the voice of Rao to put an end to the disruptive group known as Black Zero, so this makes Lyta Zod once again have to put on her own disguise as both like a no-nonsense military leader and a super compassionate person to Seg and the Rankless, which is it's different than we normally take from Zod.
And what about Adam running around in his new Kryptonian clothes in Sector 19? And actually, the open-air black market of Sector 19 holds all kinds of cool Easter eggs that you get to check. My personal favorite was the Haraka egg sack. You can maybe remember this from Jor-El riding a Haraka in Man of Steel.
Okay, so your favorite Easter egg is an actual egg. I guess mine's a skirt, so I don't know if that's better. But mine, you can almost see the inspiration for Supergirl, like Kara's skirt, if you see it running by. So I think maybe that's a hint at that. And really all the costumes are kind of great hints at what we get in the future for Superman.
It's very cool to see that like they actually really thought this through and they said, okay, here's Superman 200 years before, what would that have looked like?
This leads us to what I consider one of our coolest Easter eggs. It's an amazing reference to the greatest Superman tale of all time. I noticed the ROM fight had some parallels to the celebrated and universally beloved Superman 3. When you had the eyes, the cables, and even the pose. It was a horrifying homage that's hard to deny.
Finally, for our own personal doomsday clock. With Brainiac gaining intel, Lyta losing trust of her newly won troops, and the dark plans of the House of Vex swirling, I'm gonna have to set the cape to 3 3/4 feet to a world without Superman. Be sure to check us out online and find us on demand. For Decrypting Krypton, I'm Matt Hiscox, and may Rao's glory be your shield.